Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for some Star Citizen. And on top of that, I do want to go into the Arena Commander today instead of the normal persistent universe, because this has had a lot of difficulties with my PC, and we don't want that. We do not want that. Also, I'm gonna pull OBS to the top here, and then I'm just gonna leave chat over here. We might have a few people, who knows? We might have a few eager pilots coming in, just having a look. And I wanted to address something. There have been many people who have seen my terrible piloting skills. I might need to turn down the main music, but we'll get to that in a second. There have been many people who have seen my terrible piloting skills and nothing else. Failed landings, botched hangar incidences, scraping off various parts of my ship. Oh goodness, my model's freaking out. Stop that. Okay, so we're gonna go into the... Excuse me. All I've really had today is a cup of coffee, so please bear with me. I'm actually drinking that coffee right now. It's really good. Pumpkin spice is some of the best things given to mankind. I know a lot of people will fight me on that, and that's okay. We all have our favorite drinks here. Just as long as you don't bash the hot chocolate. You know who you are. Well, let's see here. All these look like they could do really good for me trying to figure out how to play this game a little bit better, because... or just increase my skills, really. Classic race. Yeah, let's have a look at this. I'm gonna lose. I'm just gonna lose right now, because what am I supposed to do with this chat? What am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with this game? No, we're gonna go for the, where's my CO beta? Where I don't have my... I spent all of last stream. Spent 9 hours. And it's not here. I have to rent it. Apparently I have 200,000 rack points. Maybe these two things are separate. You know, I'm just of the mindset that maybe these two things are separate. Like, these are two separate experiences. So maybe I don't have access to those ships in this particular mode. So as much as I want to bash on the game right now for, you know, not keeping the fact that I bought this thing, we're gonna go ahead and rent the ship. As much as I despise the idea of renting the ship that I bought, which really says a lot about society today, but it's fine. Also, I get no rewards for this, so that's a little bit... that bums me out a little bit, but honestly, that's okay. All I really want to do with this particular stream is just get better. As long as I'm just, like, learning the controls and just in an environment where I can just fly with no consequences, that's fine. Also, this is the alpha. Yeah, why are you giving me the alpha? Did I not choose the beta? I'm pretty sure I did. There it is. I was just waiting for it to finish the animation. I'm just over here blabbing, and now it's just going away. Okay, you know what? What's this loadout looking like? I have one livery. That's pretty standard across the board. I have no idea what these things do. So we have the Hydro Cell, item type, cooler, manufacturer, Juno, Starward, size 1, grade D, class, industrial. Keep your ship working harder for longer with the durable Hydro Cell, an entry-level industrial cooler from the respected manufacturer, June's Starward. Okay, fair enough. So these seem to have different grades and they seem to affect different things. I can rent various things. So my question is, does this reset after I leave? So like, this, in an ideal world, is this just like a place where I can mess around with ships and weapon systems and such like that? Or do I have to... Or is this persistent as well? Well, that doesn't work, and oh, okay, I pressed things I didn't want to do. I don't want all those patch notes. I thought that would be something on this screen. That's okay. We're just gonna go ahead and launch this and hope that my entire PC doesn't melt down in the process. Lorville Outskirts. A sprawling network of inner working cranes, pipes, and industrial machinery line the winding quarry of this active worksite that doubles as the Lorville Outskirts racetrack. This place actually sounds really cool. I'm gonna be spending a lot of time here, I take it. You know, because I'm horrible. I'm a horrible pilot, as people have seen. Gotta love when all the assets just load in like that. And this is not on the game, by the way. This is my gaming laptop just absolutely breaking under all the stress. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and turn this down a little bit. Oh, that's not good. It's always a great sign when you just go to open a menu and everything just breaks. But I'm gonna see if I can turn this down a little bit. Sometimes I wonder if it's the game just like absolutely breaking, or if it's just me not pressing the menu enough.
Welcome. Your journey begins now. All systems operational.
Oh, this doesn't work any better than the Persistent Universe does. I was really hoping that this would work a tad bit. It does. It does work a little bit better, but yeah, we're still having a little bit of issues. It's working better now. At least I'm getting into it a little bit. And the Mustang actually handles a little bit better than a lot of the other ships I've flown to. Yeah, I think I made a good choice with the beta. Like, it's not exactly a It's more like a utility ship. It's like a utility van. It's like, it will do everything that you need it to do, and then some. Like, for a single seater, you gotta keep that in mind, and the price, and everything like that. This thing is actually really decent. Of course, I'm saying that now from somebody who's... I've piloted, like, larger ships, medium-sized ships and whatnot, but I've never really, like... I've never really tested them on a track like this before. So maybe that would change my opinion just a small bit. Yeah, I'm feeling really comfortable with the ship now. Or a lot more than I did. Okay, that was actually a physical part. Did I lose my wings? It's not a call sign Annika stream if I don't lose one part of my ship. This thing's still flying pretty decently. Did I miss a checkpoint? Oh, we're going this way, I think. I don't know. I just go with the arrows tell me. I just go where the water goes. And hope that everything works out in the end, because I don't know any better. It looks so cool with the rain just like bouncing off the windshield like that. It really feels like I'm piloting a spacecraft.
Lab complete.
4 minutes. Well, maybe that was because I wasn't warmed up completely. Maybe it's because I've been racing for like, 5 minutes and that's all I've done. See what this next lap looks like. I remember when I was first getting my license, not to pilot spacecraft, but like actually trying to get a license for a car, and the area that we were staying in at the time was having some real issues with fires. Like, there was fires everywhere. Like, it was the biggest fire you'd seen since, honestly, ever in the state's history. So by the time midday rolls around, it is pitch black. It looks like hell and brimstone has taken over our place, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning, or 2 o'clock like in the afternoon. Excuse me. So it looks like nighttime during the middle of the day, and it's just so much smoke from all the fires just absolutely surrounding the city. So we end up evacuating, and I'm in this little dinky like electric car, and the entire time I am just absolutely chilling with the music on, just flying down the highway, and it's raining just a little bit like this. And as we're sitting there going through, I guess it doesn't matter now because I don't live there, but as we were heading through Denver, you could just see the rain going by, but just flying off the windshield like this. Like, the surrounding circumstances were absolutely horrible. Do not get me wrong, but just that little bit of peace that you get by just turning on the music, flying through, and not caring at all was the best.
Welcome. Your journey begins now. All systems operational.
Hey, chat. Hey, chat. What did I say? What did I say? It's not a call sign Annika stream if I don't absolutely crash. Which, to be fair, I have no idea why that bar would be there in the middle of a checkpoint, but I mean, we are racing in a work yard, so that is true. That's okay. That's what this place is for. Excuse me, I was just grabbing a little bit of coffee. Yeah, this place is definitely made for... improving skills, because I don't really have any of that, so this is a great place for that. And there's also some races we can do in the persistent. Like, I have heard that there are races we can do for, like, actual cash. Not like IRL, but, you know, like, I can actually get credits for racing, so... This would actually be really cool. If we could do this versus, say, like, bunkers, because it would be quicker, but... Oh, and I know I used it for the, thumbnail. I do want to see if I can get my hands on the...
Complete.
That was slow. I do want to see if I can use the 600i for some of the races moving forward. I just wanted to mess around with the Mustang beta before jumping in directly to that thing, because if I'm already blowing up in the beta, then you definitely know I'm going to be blowing up in the 600i. And if you're wondering why I'll, like, stutter between sentences, it's because I can't necessarily hear myself that well. So sometimes I'll, like, second guess what I'm saying. I don't know if it's a speech impediment or what it is, but it is something that I've had for a while. And if I can't necessarily hear myself, I will stop, stutter, and putter like your grandma's old car. And that's just all there is to it. This is actually a lot of fun. Some of the best racing games I've ever played would be up there with, like, Burnout Paradise, Need for Speed Underground for the PS2. And oddly enough, if any of you've played it for the 360, it was Crackdown 2. I'm not sure if it came out on any other systems, but it had amazing, albeit simple, racing mechanics. I keep forgetting that pipe is there. I'm gonna learn one day. When all of my wings are snapped off. The paper doll, which is what I call this thing, right? Because that's usually what you call it in the Mech Warrior series. Only appears to have one wing missing. So, like, oh no, that other wing is still there. I just completely missed it because I took a second glance and went, it's not there anymore. So that must mean I should panic. I am way too close to the ground. Something tells me I I don't know, even if you do play the tutorial, I don't think it necessarily... Actually, no, I don't think I can say that, and here's why. I haven't played the tutorial in a while, so I don't know if they, like, updated it or did anything with it. But I don't think it necessarily showed you, I don't know if it necessarily showed you...
Complete.
That was a lot quicker. I don't know if it showed you some of the advanced mechanics of flying. So, either way, I think it's good that I'm putting in some practice on the track. I wonder if there are, like, different maps, because the only trouble I'm having with this one at the moment is just my general stupidity, not seeing pipes and whatnot, which is honestly probably the biggest hurdle. Just gonna be straight up. I think that's the biggest hurdle for me, is to accurately see what's in front of me, and I will be fine. The art and the music for this game is absolutely insane. Like, the music, for at least for the races, is just, it's so peaceful. Like, maybe it's because all the music I've heard is like ambient space music, or just like battle music, like almost every single day that I play this game, because it's always time to do another bunker, always another time to go blast something, but this is just nice and chill. Nice and chill until I put it, until I just absolutely put it into the dirt, because I will do that. Although, to be fair, on my screen, I can barely see that. It's like a blur in the distance. And that might be because of the rain, it might be because, like, I have, like, low graphics settings. But it is really hard to see that pipe. Like, I wonder if I switch to another map, like, I'd be able to see just a little bit better. Because this game definitely has a few issues with, nighttime, which causes things not to be seen that well. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, to be fair, you're not supposed to be able to see at night, right? Unless you have night vision, but it's like, I don't necessarily know how to get night vision.
Lab complete.
Like, actual equipment like that, or my character doesn't necessarily seem to have any sort of night vision capability. Almost like MGS3 had. Now, granted, it would take like 5 minutes for you to be able to use it effectively, but, I mean, that means I can see these pipes a little better. I'd be willing to do that. Of course, as soon as one of these neon lights just blasts me, that's the end of it, so... I don't know, maybe I'll, check... After this race, I'll check the check the store, see if there's any night vision equipment for these ships, or like if there's something I missed in like the controls, because night vision would be great. Whether I have to purchase it for my character or ship or something, like it would be a nice addition to have. Because I don't necessarily believe I'd be left to fend for myself in the dark without being able to see like pipes or enemies or anything like that. Mostly it's just a learning curve with these games, and that's all there is to it. Yeah, I think I'll do that after this lap. We'll go ahead and switch to a different area. Because it's like, yes, I'm going to be racing for like 3 hours, and that's basically that. So I want to have some variety in the maps, not only for myself, but for everyone who decides to watch this. Okay, under. There's a pipe. Yeah, I could barely see that pipe. Yeah, I think that's just something that's like, graphically, you'd be able to see it if there was more, like, if I had a better PC, I could probably see it a little bit better, so. Guess I'll be saving up for that. Wouldn't be the first thing I grinded for in this game. Okay, let's go have a look at.
Complete.
Let's go have a look at that. Let's go have a look at that equipment, and then I want to see about switching to another map. Also, this coffee is getting cold. It's mostly because I just focus on the stream and not really anything else. I think I left that on from earlier. Yeah, I'm gonna need to warm this up, but let's have a look at that store real quick. It's weird that you can access free flight from, I guess it's maps, so that's fine. Offline, classic race. Ooh, icebreaker sounds good. Let's get there. Vehicle loadout. Systems. What do we got? We got coolers, we got power plants, we got shields. So none of these really have the, like, none of these have, like, the night vision capability that I'm thinking of. So maybe it's not equipment that I'm thinking of. It's like a option, like a key binding that I'm missing. Is there any way to search the controls? Because there's like a billion of them. Which makes sense, right? Because you're piloting a mech or a spaceship in this particular case, but like, there is a ton of controls. So advanced controls, right? Maybe we find that under flight HUD. No, flight lights, maybe. Okay, so there are headlights that I missed. Well, I think I tried turning on the headlights, but I think that only really works for like the smaller vehicles, like your the Drake hover bike of some sort. Other than that, I don't see anything for like, I don't see night vision. Also, What are these? ADS? Interesting. That might be useful at some point for something, I'm sure. But I'm gonna go warm up this coffee, and then we're gonna get into the icebreaker. So I'm gonna type in chat real quick, just so everyone knows. ERB coffee time. I'm gonna go ahead and get that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I do apologize about that. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into the icebreaker. I did say I was gonna jump into the 600. We'll do that after this race. I still want to give the Mustang a bit of a chance to spread its leg. I want to give the Mustang time to kind of like shine, spread its legs. I try to use that phrase and it's just absolutely, you know what? Stretch its legs. That's it. That's all that there is there, okay? I'm not trying to be this weird. It just is.
3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome. Your journey begins now. All systems operational.
I feel like this race was a lot smoother. I think maybe it was trying to compile a lot of stuff in the background and it just was struggling, but this map looks a lot better. Try to navigate. At least so far, that building's gonna be an issue. I said that and then I went, maybe some of these buildings are going to be an issue with the race going forward, but we'll see. And keep in mind, I'm not doing competitive races just yet. I'm just kind of training up for them. Because I know as soon as I get into the arena, it's going to be harsh. I know that, but if that is something that I want to do one day, I'm gonna need a ton of practice first. Like, I really do not know what I'm doing, but I'm willing to put in the time and the energy to do that, because I like this game and I want to see where this goes. Like, this is a really fun game, it's captured me, and I want to see where that all goes. So I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna keep streaming, and I'm gonna keep having fun with the game and see where all that takes me. But one day, I'm gonna have to be in the actual arena, or the racetrack with other people, and that is gonna be a very interesting day. I wonder, like, I've interacted with the community for this game very briefly, but I wonder who's, like, really good at, like, racing, whatnot.
Lap complete.
Because I feel like that would take some of the guesswork out of this. So right now I'm just trying to learn how to fly and, well, fly better than I have been. Because it's like, oh yeah, I meme about it online, but it's like I actually want to be better. Like I want to be good at something. And this game would be a very cool place to do it, so. Man, that is a really tight turn. Yeah, 5 and 6 there are looking to be very tight turns. Though so far, I've really enjoyed this map. Are those mines? Those look like mines. I'm not sure I'm too interested to find out. Yeah, it definitely sounded bad. That cost me a few seconds. See, that's the problem. I start going, oh, well, I'm gonna berate myself because I messed something up, even though I'm doing perfectly fine, and I'm trying my best just practicing what I want to do a lot better. I know that doesn't English very well, but sometimes I just overthink the fuck out of things. And that's just all there is to it. More personality than anything else. Supposed to go from there? I was supposed to go here. I think I want to explore all the maps today.
Lab complete.
Or at least the good majority of them, and just kind of get a feel for... I want to get a feel for some of the races and like the various spacecraft that we have available. Like the 600i is like the race vehicle that a lot of people use, so I'll probably go for that one first. Besides like the beta, which this thing is going to be my daily driver. Like, let's be real here. This one is going to be my daily driver, but I feel like the 600i is going to become my race vehicle. Although I've been open to see what other spacecraft that we have that other people are thinking are good. Because honestly, I'm just kind of having fun racing around the track and seeing where that... all the sights, all the music. And I was supposed to go left. Yeah, after this lap, I want to see about getting the 600i and then renting it, obviously, because for some reason I don't have access to my other ships. Not that I have the 600i right now, but I want to look into getting that and then using it for races. And that's the thing, I want to play this game more, but I feel like I want to like, stream every single time that I play this game. Which is kind of the unfortunate thing. It's like, I don't want to be like, oh, well, I grinded a bunch off screen and all that, but at the same time, it's like...
Lab complete.
I don't know if I want to... I don't know if I'm ready to, like, stream 12 hours a day. Like, do I have to make all that interesting? And, like, I don't know how that all will work just yet. And honestly, it's just thoughts in my mind. And that's really it. It's just all thoughts in my mind as I'm piloting a spacecraft. Basically talking into the void. Hoping that one day somebody sees this and goes, that's cool. This person's just having fun, racing a vehicle and just living life. It's all I could really ever hope for. By the way, I completed that lab and I did not switch out to this 600i. This lab, I'll go ahead and call it, and we'll rotate maps and vehicles. That's my bad. I'm sitting over here prattling and didn't really notice that, so that's my bad. Although I think what I really need to focus on is just landing. Landing has been one of the worst things to ever come out of my streams. Well, I guess it's the best because the only shorts that have gotten any sort of traction lately have just been people watching me just absolutely turn into wreckage, or like I clip a wing off by while I'm trying to land. And it's just like, it's cool. I'm glad people are able to get a laugh. Like, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if that's entirely... I want to have fun with this, right? And I absolutely do. I have a lot of fun with it. I don't know if I want to be that person that just, they're known for just that, right? I mean, honestly, it wouldn't be bad either way. So, I don't think that's gonna work if I go for offline and then races. I don't know if those maps will be available. Yeah, a lot of the maps get scraped out. So I want to do... These all look fun. Eeny, miny, mo, catch the tiger by its tail. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This one. Yep, that looks perfect. Vehicle selection. I call forth... Pikachu, I choose you. Where is the 600? It's also quite possible that this ship will not be available just because it's like a rarer ship or something, but... Oh, this is the one I might be thinking of, but... Yeah, I don't see the 600i. Because there's... I was thinking of the 600i, but it's also... But also the... Like, this is the ship I'm thinking of, and then there was, like, another ship that I was actually like, oh, this is the name that I'm thinking of. So it's, like, two completely different vehicles. Can I just go all manufacturers and then scroll down to, like, numbers? Like, the numbered vehicles? Is that... No, that doesn't work. Okay, that's fine. I don't even see the 600 here. Yeah, I'm not seeing the 600, so here's what we're gonna do. Can I get the, we're gonna go with this one. Oh, and I don't have to pay anything to, well, hell yeah, I'm gonna rent it. That's perfect. Okay, so we'll go back up here, all manufacturers, and then we'll get the Interceptor out. This is the ship I wanted, it's just, well, okay. So I had the Interceptor in mind when I was thinking, oh, that's the 600. It's not. The one in the thumbnail was the 600 as far as I know, but that could be completely wrong. I'm completely willing to be wrong in this. Yeah, it's not the same ship. I'm pretty sure I had the 600 at one point, but it's not showing up in like it's not the issue that I don't have the ship, it's just like I thought we had the ability to rent it or buy it at all on the market. So that's where I was confused, but none of this matters. You're not here for me thinking about that sort of stuff, right? You're here for me absolutely blowing up and having a wonderful time crashing, so let's get to that. Ooh, this place looks fun. This place looks like, what was it? That gas giant planet. Yeah, that one. I'm still in the Mustang. No. I don't want this one. Competition. So, okay. Can I just deploy then?
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, I am not liking this cockpit. I know I'm short, but I can barely see over the cockpit, like... Okay, so if I aim it down a little bit, I can see over the cockpit, but like... Why does my character sit so low? Maybe it's just me, but I feel like I'm racing in a bathtub. Like, no, I'm serious. I feel like I'm sitting in a bathtub. And it's like one of those comfortable bathtubs, right? It's one of those comfortable bathtubs. One that you special order, that nobody, not even I would really know about firsthand, because they're so expensive. So they're like luxury items, right? Those ones you'd see in the movies, right? And you're just flying this around in space, trying to peer over the top, making sure that you don't crash. This feels like a Gmod sort of thing. I missed that entirely. That's my fault. I'm just gonna turn this bathtub around. And keep in mind, it's a fast bathtub, right? It's not that much faster. No, okay, yeah, no, it's fast.
Origin Jumpworks at your service. Core system operational.
I deserve that one. It's like, yes, it is a fast bathtub, but I'm just confused. Like, why sit so low? Is this normal? And by the way, me going off about this, like, I'm not hating on this thing, by the way. This is all in good jokes, right? All in good spirits. I'm not actually bashing this thing that much. It's just like, why do I sit so low? I think it's a little bit better now that I've like flown the thing around a little bit, but like first impressions, like I'm way down here. But I guess in like 3D I still have like half the screen, but like this is mostly what I'm seeing is spaceship. And it's like the beta, you see like even though you see like some of the instrument panels and all that, they're not really in the way of your view. So I don't know, I guess this gives it a race car-like feel.
Core system operational.
But at the same time...
Lab complete.
At the same time... At the same time, it's like, it's really distracting. Like I'm just actively like not able to see the rest of the track, but I don't know. Skill issue, I guess. Thank you for coming to my rants about this vehicle, which is like, don't get me wrong, right? This Interceptor is absolutely gorgeous. Let me see if I can get a view of it before I accidentally wreck it again. It's like I called it or something.
Origin shot works. I hear, sir.
Like, this thing is... It is beautiful. Like, this thing is absolutely beautiful. And initial impressions aside, like, I do actually like this thing. I would probably buy it. And try to see if I can use it in the, like, actual races, but... I don't know, yeah, that original impression is very much there. I wonder if that's, like, just, like, the design difference versus, like, a fighter versus a race ship. Like, you want this to feel like... You want this to feel like a race car more than you want it to feel like... I don't know. I don't even think that makes sense, but... I'm rambling again. I just want to shut up and have fun. And maybe not blow up for the 1000th time. That's not gonna happen.
Origin shot works. I hear service. Core system operational.
But hey, that's what this stream's for, because this is my...
Lab complete.
These next, like, I don't know, couple of months is gonna be the 1,000 hours I have to pour into this game. That I have to pour into this game to get better. Wow, I love how... Yeah, born to perform. Yeah, that thing... I made a good choice. I made a good choice in buying that, that particular vehicle. This one would also really be a good choice as well, but... Yeah, these next couple of streams are gonna be... Like, the next couple of months are gonna be me just trying to get a lot better at this game. Because it's like, yeah, oh, I crashed a couple of times. Oh, that's funny, that's cute, but, like, I am actually trying to get better at the game. Like, this isn't just me going, oh, I made a, I had a little accident, I'm not going to improve, like, no, I'm doing what I can to be better. And hopefully one day I will see that difference, but for now, I'm probably going to be crashing into a lot of rings. I am probably going to be crashing into a lot of things, let's be fair.
Lab complete.
That racing tunnel is really gonna get the better of me. Yeah. I think this map's cool. We're definitely going to be seeing a lot of it. So I think I'm going to be switching maps soon. Just keep the variety coming. Because I do not want to spend 1,000 hours on one map. That would drive me insane. I'm pretty sure that everyone would absolutely rage quit, and I don't necessarily blame you. 1,000 hours on one map would be a struggle. Oh, and keep in mind, 1,000 hours is not just for piloting and all that. It's also going to be my least favorite thing in this. Least favorite thing right now, which will be dogfights. Which that's gonna be for another day. Because right now I can barely pilot that well, so. It's like I called it or something.
Origin ship works at your service. Core system. Origin ship works at your service. Core system operational.
I don't know if it's me, but like sometimes the controls don't seem very responsive at speeds. Like at speed, it's like very difficult to maneuver. I think that's just, I mean, it makes sense, but like, yeah, like that, it's like, once you're at speed, it's like there's not much you can do. It's like fix your situation.
Complete.
Okay, yeah, we're just gonna switch over to another map. I think rotation is definitely going to help here. I need some coffee. To be fair, more coffee. Because once you have coffee, you always need more coffee. And then it becomes an addiction. And then you start racing. And then you start realizing that you gotta get good at dogfights after this. If you want to expand, if you want to be better at the game, you gotta be out there, you gotta be doing it. So, power plant, what are we dealing with? Can we get a bigger and better engine? We cannot. Okay. At least not from the looks of it. Like, Sure, I could put a bigger power plant in there, but I don't think it's actually gonna do anything, so... Let's not sit here anymore, let's race. Electronic access. Chat, I don't like that EA is anywhere near this scheme. It's not a good thing. It's not a good thing, damn it. Oh, and also, I know some people are out there like, oh, you got a pumpkin spice latte. You just got a milkshake. I put 4 shots of espresso in this thing. I'm addicted to caffeine. There will be caffeine
3,
somewhere in this.
2, 1, go.
And I only have this sometimes, like, let's be real, black coffee is the way to go. Just like a 32-ounce cup of coffee, black coffee. Like, this is just, I'm sitting back, I'm enjoying myself, enjoying racing. You know, just getting down in the trenches. I think this thing's a little bit too enthusiastic for this course. I think I should have switched back to beta for this thing, but I had no way of knowing. Well, can I neuter the engine a little bit? Yeah, neuter the engine just a little bit, so that way I don't just absolutely die. That's a little bit better. Fast is smooth, and smooth is fast. Something like that. Yeah, it's like, I feel like this map was designed for vehicles. Like this, I feel claustrophobic in this racetrack with this particular vehicle. Like, this feels like a ground race that was converted into a, that for some reason somebody decided to stick a, aircraft into, and it's like, you can do that. I have no problem with that. I just don't think I'm the pilot for that.
Lap complete.
And especially the way that I have to, like, in order to see, I have to put the nose down a little bit, just so I can peek out, because I don't have, not that I'd be able to read them, but I don't have instruments to be able to tell, like, I mean, I guess I do, to some extent. Like, I do have instruments that tell me, like, where I am in relation to the ground, but, like, I can't see out the window. I can't really see out the window that well. It's like, yes, half the screen is window, but half of it's also this... Like, if I was to aim it like this... I realize I crashed. Give me a moment. This is a normal... This is normal. And because I've slowed down the engine, I now have torque imbalance. Which means this thing could fall out of the air, potentially. I don't know if this was designed for this race. But as you can see, see, I can see more of the sky than I can see of the actual, like, racetrack, so... And I wondered how that would go for, like, dogfights as well, because if this is, like, the view you get from the cockpits, like... I don't know. And keep in mind, I rented this thing. I don't have the sunk cost of this thing to worry about. But it's hard to see myself actually purchasing this thing for as much or more than I did for as much as I did or more than the Mustang Beta. Like at 1,700 credits.
Complete.
Only because, like, keep in mind, this is not weapon systems rating or shields or anything like that. Like, I'm pretty sure that this would be able to take on stuff of its own class, right? I'm not dogging on its weapons or anything like that. I'm more dogging on the fact that I can't really see that well in this thing, but again, that could easily be a skill issue. I think after this, I'll switch out for another vehicle as well, just to kind of see. I want a different perspective, because I want to see if, like, the other ships are like this, or, like, what issues I might be having with this thing. Because, again, I'm not an expert. I literally started piloting again, like... I guess it's been like 2 weeks now that I've been streaming, right? So, I don't know a lot about this. I don't know a lot about the ins and outs of piloting, or the various spacecraft I have to work with, so I want to see from another vehicle what that's like versus this particular ship. That's actually made for racing, by the way. That's not made for anything else, necessarily. Because I feel like that would be a better way to, like, judge, or a better way to, like, average out the experiences. If that's even possible, or even if that's a fucking thing. But, you know what? I'm trying to have an open mind about the experiences I'm having and share it all with the world, so it doesn't really matter, no.
Lab
Get me
complete.
out of here. Please blow up. That would be great. You know what? I'll do it for you. Where is it?
Core system deactivated.
Do I get a nice view of the ground? I do. It's great. Can I leave the ship? No, I cannot. I also cannot eject either. That's okay. I wanted to have my little bit of fun, but no. Alrighty then, what other ships do we have, and what other maps do we have to work with? How about this one? Vehicle selection. Let's see. Aegis really doesn't have any... I don't think a lot of these people make race ships at all. Yeah, most of these people just don't make... Oh, the Gamma. Gamma looks cool. Okay. Gamma it is. Looks like I might have to switch out that ship before I start, but that's okay. Brave this eerie racetrack on the edge of Yelda's asteroid belt. Once the site of a tragic mining disaster. Well, okay, I was reading that, but you know, that's fine. Thank you, game. Thank you very, very much. And obviously this is another Mustang, so we pretty much know how this goes at this point, but...
3, 2, 1, go.
Ah yes, I am piloting nothing.
Your journey begins now. All systems operational.
Yeah, you see how... Okay, no, okay, I'm wrong a little bit. Here's why. This takes up less of the overall screen, but I still have to pitch the nose down a little bit, so that way I can kind of see where I'm going a little bit. It's not as dramatic, but it is noticeable. So, yes, even in like the Mustang, for example, still having to pitch the nose down so I can see where I'm going. But it's not as noticeable because the Mustang, for example, you have, like, you see how the instrument panel here doesn't block up the entire screen? And in fact, I'm gonna disengage from the race for a second. If I can, hello, game, can I exit? This thing does not have the rear like the Mustang Beta does. Okay, that's fine. I don't need that to prove my point. So this OBS, why is it? You know what? I'm just gonna disable the preview. Enable preview. Nope, just send it. Just fucking send it, because that's just eating up resources I don't need. Okay, so this instrument panel, it's eating up a lot of my the instrument panel in the Mustang Beta or Gamma or Alpha does not eat up a lot of my screen here. Like, of the screen, proportionally, I still have all this space to kind of get an idea of where I'm going in the racetrack. So, like, in the case of the Interceptor 50, half of the screen is eaten up by the ship. Like, the ship's hull. And it's like... Sure, it might be faster, but if you can't see where you're going necessarily, because you're having to... Like, you're really having to pitch down a little bit in order to see where you're going. I feel like that's a disadvantage, but... I'm not sure if that's, like... I'm not sure if that's, like, overall... like, skill issue versus, like, an actual structural issue with some of those vehicles. For racing, I don't think it matters either way, because if you know the tracks well enough, you should be able to just avoid any of those issues. But if you're in an actual, like, dogfight with a vehicle that has a lot more like body or instrument panels, I feel like that would be an issue. How is that useful? How is that relevant? I'm not sure, but I feel like with a little bit of context later on, that could definitely be something we look into a little bit further. That or basically rediscovered the wheel, and I basically rediscovered or discovered an issue that's already kind of known to the rest of the community, and I'm just like I'm basically a parent. So either way, like, still a lot of fun. And that thing is a lot faster than, are you kidding me? That's the size of a dime. Okay, this map is a lot of fun. This looks cool. However, I'm going through holes about the size of a dime, so that kind of sucks.
Wrong direction.
What do you mean, wrong direction? I'm heading towards the mark. I saw that pipe at the last second. So yeah, this map is gonna be good for like trying to track how I'm doing with like dodging things or just like making sure I don't accidentally hit something, because yeah, this map, it's very deceptive with how open it is, but it's also, like, it will get you real quick. Some of those small openings over there in the asteroids. It's a lot of fun, though. I need to deal with something real quick, though.
Lap complete.
6 minutes is absolutely crazy. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. Let's continue. So 6 minutes is really bad. Let's see if we can knock it off a minute. See if we can shave off a minute. This thing is slower than the other, interceptor, so I feel like that's why I'm using the afterburners a little bit more. Yeah, I'm really used to the interceptors faster speeds, but I feel like being able to see a little bit more of the track is a fair compromise. This actually would have been better for the other racetrack, just because this thing's a little bit slower, but I can maneuver a little bit better. As for this map, I'm actually kind of leaning towards this thing a little bit because it might be a little bit slower, but I can maneuver it if and only if I actually slow down a little bit enough to actually navigate. We'll see. We'll see if that makes a difference in the end. Because again, we're going for under the PV. Yeah, trying to like turn this thing around after you've like gunned it is not gonna happen. But I feel like that's standard. Alright, here we go. This is what gave me trouble the first time. I feel like I just want to take this like a little slower, but not like... Is it just me, or is like trying to fly a spaceship with just the ASW keys a bit frustrating because you can't control like the throttle that low? Because I notice I do the same thing when I'm trying to land as I did trying to get through those tunnels. Just this right here. I'm just like, I want to go forward, but I don't want to go forward that much. So I'll just like tap it. Yeah, I'll just like tap it. I'll move forward, but can't really control it that well because it's just like, I might as well just hit the afterburners. Like, this is afterburners, which aren't working at the moment. These are the afterburners. I just realized. Like, here's how... Okay, no, the afterburners are not on. Okay. But it's like, yeah, it's the same effect. It's like, I'm trying to move forward just a little bit. And I can't really tell it. I want a small movement. Like, I'm not looking for warp speed, I'm looking for a nice gentle nudge, and there really is no in-between, at least with the controls that I'm seeing here. So that's really why I feel like I'm messing up, but again, skill issue, I guess.
Lab complete.
520, that's a lot better. I want to switch maps. I want to keep going. I want to enable the preview, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like I'm going to drop frames no matter what. So it doesn't really matter. I like this sort of, I don't know, like, I like the fact that this is a little bit more freeing, that death doesn't bring so much of a, not necessarily risk, but like, I can just get back into the action, because right now, while I'm building my skills, that's really what, I think that's really what was killing my streams before, was that death carried such a heavy cost, like, not in time or pride or anything like that. It was just more the fact that, it just felt like I was spending so much time trying to get back to where I was, and then it's like, can't necessarily take some of these risks, because if I do, I might just blow up my shit by accident. And then I have to go back from either Lorville, or from the harbor, and get a lot of materials and such like that, and it's just not worth it. When it's worth it, but at the same time, it's like it just feels bad. So what else do we got here? I want to try different vehicles. I want to keep I kind of want to keep switching things up a little bit. Drake. Ooh. They have some really cool ships. I don't think the cutter's gonna do it, but it is really cool though. Starter. Is this the ship we saw the other day? Or, no, it was yesterday. Size 3. I don't think we really need that. Stub fighter. I'm really trying to, like, move these around a little bit, but there's not much there. That's only 6,000 red points. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead with this little thing. We'll see what it does. Alright. All manufacturers. Where's our little thing? There it is. This is the P-72 Archimedes. Let's have a look. It's actually gonna bring it up, or are we just gonna have to look in game to see what this beautiful ship might be. We'll give it a second. I don't know if it's gonna actually load, so you know what? We'll just go ahead, get in, and we'll have a look at this thing from the front. I'm really hoping that this thing is just gonna be like, I don't want that bathtub effect again. Okay, Archimedes.
Three, 2, 1, go.
Okay, wait, no, I've seen this thing before. This little guy is the little escape pod for one of the larger ships. It doesn't have a, it's one of the few ships I've seen that just doesn't have a jump drive. So effectively, this thing is only purpose is to be like a stub nose fighter, or like I guess you could use it for recon or something, but at the end of the day, it really just is really just designed for like short range engagements or anything like that. And oddly enough, instead of it feeling like a
Your adventure courtesy of Kruger Intergalactic.
Instead of it feeling like a wall or, you know, a bathtub, it feels like you're flying on a magic carpet this time. It's got pretty good speed and handling from what I'm seeing. Although the nose feels like the weight on this thing. Like, I wonder if they stuffed the engine in the front, because this thing feels like it's nose heavy. Yeah, this thing is definitely...
Your adventure courtesy of Kruger Intergalactic. Systems active.
This thing feels like it's nose heavy a little bit. would have to say this is one of the more interesting ships I've got to pilot today, out of all of them so far.
Your adventure, courtesy of Kruger Intergalactic.
I would say out of any of the ones that I've flown today, I actually kind of want this one. Like, I would actually go ahead and purchase this vehicle, like, for an actual race. Like, these are just like simulated races and all that, but for an actual race, I think I'd take this one. Just based off of like the feel of the vehicle and like its performance on the field. Like, yes, let's be real, my skills aren't that great yet, but like just being introduced to these vehicles and just like using them for a little bit, it feels nice. What's also crazy is that this is just a little subgenre of everything else.
Your adventure, courtesy of Kruger Intergalactic. Systems active.
I wonder if I'm like a little bit biased because I like the ship. Because the handling is odd. But I feel like more time behind this thing would actually kind of answer that question a little bit. I'm not sure on that because here's the like, again, it really comes down to the fact that I don't have, or at least don't feel like I have fine-tuned controls
Complete.
over this vehicle, or any of them, really. And that's not the game's fault, it's just, where am I supposed to be going? I completely lost the track for a second. That's my bad. But I feel like the fine-tuned controls are just not there. But it's not because of the game, it's because I don't necessarily know how to make those slight adjustments. Like this. I'm coming in on a steep angle and it just doesn't feel like it wants to turn.
Your adventure, courtesy of Kruger Intergalactic. Systems active.
It feels like you're piloting a blimp and you need to make that sharp turn. Or like that, where you need to go up immediately, otherwise you don't crash. Otherwise you won't. Otherwise you're gonna crash straight into the ring, and it's like, I wonder how I fix that. And I think if I watch a few videos and see like what other people are doing with this, because I'm getting something wrong somewhere.
Your adventure, courtesy of Kruger Intergalactic. Systems active.
I mean, I realize it's an arm system, but there's nobody else here. Come on. I feel like maybe it's weighted, like, maybe it's because the weight of these ships are actually having some sort of effect on, like, my handling. And it sounds really weird to say, Because everyone's like, oh yeah, that makes sense, right? And it does, but a lot more than other games seem to have handling over their vehicles. I don't know. Maybe I'm just bad. But I believe the answer to
Your
that is
attention,
yes.
courtesy of Kruger Intergalactic.
I am bad,
Systems active.
but I am getting better. Certainly trying. Okay, yeah, I felt it in that turn. It definitely seems to have... There's something to that. There definitely seems to be something to that theory where the weight of the vehicle and, like, the direction you're already heading influences where that vehicle is gonna go.
Lap complete.
Okay. Not sure how I'm... It's like, there's the concept, but how do I, like, apply that? It's really where I'm at with this. So you really have to put, like, a turn or, like, you basically have to thrust in, like, 2 different directions in order to get your craft to, like, move in the direction that you want it to. Which, again, it feels like it feels like I'm saying stuff that's already there and obvious, but I'm very new to this. Or just don't have a firm understanding of it, so I'm basically trying to figure it out. Trying to figure it out as I'm mashing buttons, trying to pilot this thing, and hope that I do it right. Not on an accurate course, but, you know.
Your adventure, courtesy of Kruger Intergalactic. Systems active.
And I feel like there is one other thing I want to do before I, you know, I feel like I said earlier that, I wanted to wait on combat, but I do want to see what the swarms are like, or if my computer can handle that, really, because there are a lot of times where it doesn't seem to be able to handle that. Yeah, I had to really, like, turn in order for it to, like, go in the right direction. So basically, you have to be lined up. I wonder if I could just do that, and then... I mean, that does seem to work. This isn't gonna work. Never mind. It's gonna work just fine. I think I'm starting to see how this works. And if I keep the vehicle towards the markers, then it might actually help overall. Oh god, I'm gonna...
Your adventure courtesy of Kruger Intergalactic. Systems active.
Yep, that'll do it, but
Lab
that's
complete.
that's still 4 minutes versus like 5 or 6, so not bad. I'm slowly learning. But I do want to see the other side of this, and this is something I didn't want to do at first, but there's no way around it. There is no way around it. Pirate Swarm. Any map is fine. What vehicle do I want for this? Beta. Let's be real. The beta's gonna be, like, the best option for this. Of the vehicles I have, of course, I mean, I don't really have a good fighter in mind, so it's like, I have no idea how that's gonna work. Okay. Sorry about that. I just need to fix something real quick. I'm gonna refresh this. Bada bing, bada boom. We are good to go. Okay. I'm also gonna say, right off the bat, I don't know most of the controls, so we're gonna figure that out as we go. And if
Swarm initiated.
we're also gonna see
Welcome. Your journey begins
how
now.
any of this
All
works.
systems operational.
How well this does or anything like that afterwards or during this, and we're just gonna do this until
Warning.
we figure
There
it
are
out.
multiple hostiles inbound.
And yeah,
Contact.
that's how this is gonna go. It's our target button. Okay, the game has taken a frame rate hit.
Shield hit.
He got me!
Shield failure.
Okay, I think I aim for the small circle and then just like open fire. Seems to work. Get- Nice. Come back here. Almost got him, I think.
Damn it!
He looks like he's about to go. Shields are in rough shape.
Shield hit.
Yep, I see that. I see that. It would be tragic if they failed. Let's see, how do the missiles work? I'm not sure how the shields work or the missiles work just yet. I think it's with the mouse buttons. Okay. I think it's switched to
Help!
scam mode. There's no help for you. There's no help for us. There's just combat. There's just combat. That's it. Come back here, buddy.
Shield hit. Shield hit.
Maybe start a little bit more. Otherwise, I'm gonna be dead. And also, I also avoided this because there's like no space on my desk for a mouse, but
Shield failure.
he came right from my cockpit. Damn you, sir. Damn you. Okay, where is my actual target? Like... Okay, there he is. I think this might be a different one, but at least my target here has it.
How about some help over here?
Hit, hit. Got a few more hits. It's an Aurora. Well, I should have known it's made out. Should have known it's made out of tissue paper. Yeah, I should have known it's made out of tissue paper because I used to pilot one. Let's just say there's a reason I don't pilot this anymore.
Get these clowns off me!
Yes, I am a clown, but what does that mean to you? Ooh, that... Let's get a hit.
You gotta help me!
I think he's almost down.
Shit.
I'm wondering if there's like a better mouse for this, or like if my sensitivity is like too... Like this is way outside my normal territory, so I have no idea of what controls are like the best for this, or like how my setup's doing. If there's anything that I can do better. Like, I am completely brand new, so I'm gonna have to go figure that out, but I'm glad I'm getting in here and doing this. I want to finish one of you off.
Hits!
I'm sure you are. I want you to be even more hits. Come on, come on. Is it just these guns suck, or like... Stop hitting them. Like, obviously I'm hitting them.
No!
He's glowing red like a Christmas tree. I would assume he's almost dead. think. You would hope.
Shield hit.
Yeah, I think I saw that zoom-in feature yesterday, but it didn't really seem to
Son of a bitch!
help me. Oh, why did you take your lump?
Can't lose anyone else.
Contact.
Oh. I managed to kill one of them. My vehicle still looks relatively okay. I think I'd like a better ship, or maybe even better guns. This atomic pill is it's not that great. Come on.
Mayday!
Oh, your shields are peppered. That's fine.
Shield hit. Shield failure.
Oh, that did it. Yep, that did it. Head-on was not necessarily a great idea.
Welcome. Your journey begins now. All systems operational.
You're out.
Contact.
Well, is someone closer? Not really. Y'all are pretty far away.
Shield.
You gotta help me!
Oh, my pilot's backing out. That's great. Yeah, the Auroras really seem to be a decent target. Oh. Head-on is not great. I see the computer has no fear today. Damn.
Target has been
Holy
destroyed.
shit, that was one of our ships.
Come on.
Shield hit.
Keep hitting the wrong button. Just trying to set up a... That was completely all for your ship is... Bruh, the ship is fine. Why is he moaning like that? Like, bro. Oh, bro, your ship is fine. I mean, now it's not, but, you know, like...
Getting chewed up here.
Now it's not, but, like, you were fine a second.
Shield
Oh.
hit.
Son of a bitch.
So I thought the beta came with missiles. I haven't really... don't know how to use those. I'm pressing R, but I'm not seeing like a sub-target feed. I'm not entirely sure what that means anyways. I wonder if that's
Ow,
for targeting
that hurts.
individual parts.
Taking fire. Son of a bitch!
Like, I don't feel like I'm getting, like, the full experience of why, like, all these things. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm in the, like, I'm in here getting experience, which is a good thing, but...
Son of a bitch!
I don't feel like I'm learning a lot in, like, combat. Like, I feel like I'm just chasing him around the screen, essentially. Like, I'm not learning any strategy. Not necessarily developing any strategies, but it is fun to, like, shoot them. But I feel like, in terms of, like, going from this to, like simulation content versus, like, against another player or another bounty, I'm not sure how this would translate. Like, I have experience, but that's about it. And don't get me wrong, either, like, this is the best thing for me to be doing right now as far as, like, my journey to start this, but like, my overall journey, like, yes, I should be in the simulator, like, blowing stuff up, but how that actually translates to bounties and all that, I'm not exactly sure.
Target has been destroyed.
Nice. Oh, and this is just wave 1, by the way. Yeah. This is just wave 1. Okay, I want to have a look at my weapons list. Okay, all I have is Badgers, so I think I spawned with the Alpha, not the Beta, which is an important distinction. Because the Beta, as far as I know, actually has missiles, and would be able to at least be able to... would actually be able to relatively defend itself. This is more of a stealth fighter than anything else.
Shield hit.
Come on. Yeah, I feel like we could do the same thing in the combat simulator. Like it did before with the races, where I can actually just get better at the game and also see some of the other vehicles as well. Not all mind you, but just like a couple. See what I actually want to buy later on. This guy is not taking double damage, though. Am I hitting the wrong part, or am I just not hitting enough? I feel like I'm not hitting enough. It's usually the answer to life's problems, right? Let's see if that helped.
Get them off us!
Oh, I think that's doing... That was... The guns were underpowered, I think. Good to know. Good to know.
Crap.
Target has been destroyed.
Remaining. There are multiple hostiles inbound.
1%.
Contact.
Repaired by us. Oh, so that's good. Inbound missile. Missiles are gonna be fun, aren't they?
There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna be fresh meat because I don't really know how to... I don't even know if this ship has countermeasures. I'll be real. I don't know. My ship is a flying hunk of junk.
Shield failure.
Yeah, this was not the ship used for this, and also I'm gonna have to have a look at countermeasures later. Man, I miss when it was just the Aurora.
Engine systems destroyed.
Yep, I'm dead. I have lost all... I've lost all control.
Ejected.
Ejecting. Oh, and I was just killed anyways. That was rude of him. But I want to have a look at the countermeasures real quick. I don't... look, I'll be real. I don't even think that thing had, Oh, chaff is J. Okay. So I might have a chance to at least fend off some of the missiles. Not all, but
Welcome.
some of them.
Your journey begins now. All
Chaff
systems
seems
operational.
very helpful. Oh, that's a cutlass too. Cutlasses are fun. Especially when you have to go up against them. Is that it? No, that's not a saber. Looks like one.
Shield hit.
Doom is my saber. I'm gonna have to see if I get that thing back. I have to be a little bit quicker if I want to survive out here. Can't afford to be still. Okay, I'm doing a lot of one circles. At least I think that's what they're called. If I've only seen like I've only really seen like what was it, DC? Like actual aircraft dogfighting. So this is where I'm applying some of the terms from, but I think they're about the same anyway. I'm doing a lot of one circle fights and
Shield hit.
all that, but I don't know if that's the most effective thing to be doing. Like, really, I just have a little bit of knowledge and a little bit of skill, and I think that's enough to at least get some practice in. You Ted, or is my partner here just having a field day? It's having a field day. Okay, fair enough.
Shield failure.
I think I allocated power away from the shields by accident. It's not gonna matter too much though.
Shield failure.
Shit.
Nailed them good. Shields are almost down. Slash couple shots are the only ones that really hit. Really shouldn't be firing unless I should hit them.
Shield hit. Shield failure.
Good hits, but don't think that shield's coming down anytime soon. It feels like I'm trying to kill him with a toothpick. And it's mostly, I feel, because of his shields. It's like I
Ah, shit! They're all over me!
feel like unless I get real close and just start playing into him, I don't really have to get his shields down and then finish him off.
Shield hit.
You know what? I'm going for a different target. Maybe somebody I can actually hit. Because I don't feel like I can hit him very well.
Taking damage.
Shield failure.
I feel like I'm gonna get blown up before I actually hit one of these
Keep them back!
packs. This is really good though, because I'll be able to go back really well. At least I tried my best, and
Engine systems destroyed.
yep, I'm good.
Ejected.
There's nothing more I can do here. And you know what? Here's what I'm thinking so far. Like, with all this. I think I'm doing good as far as, like, trying to put in effort to figure out the controls and what I'm supposed to do. I feel like at the same time, I need a little bit more guidance as to what I'm doing. Because I feel like I have most of, like, I'm getting better. I just don't know what exactly I'm doing. Like, there's no strategy. There's just, let's just try to figure this out while I'm figuring out the controls, and that doesn't necessarily work. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go, spend some more time looking up guides and whatnot, and try to see if I can figure out what I'm doing, and then in my own time just actually like try to get a little bit better, because I want to see if I can actually take on some of this, like actually be more competent as a pilot before coming back on and like streaming this tomorrow. But if you enjoyed today's stream, make sure to put a like on it and subscribe for more of my misadventures, because there will be plenty of that to go around. And as always, this call sign on. Signing off.